I want you to imagine for a second that you have a classroom of young black folks, young Jewish folks, and you only get a chance to lecture to them one time, okay? You're not gonna see them over the course of the semester. What is one of the most important historical lessons you would teach them, like a little known fact about this alliance that they would need to know moving forward?
I would take them back 1,000,000 or so years, and I would go back and say, you realize that we've unraveled the human genome. And now we can say with great precision that humankind as we know it originated on the African continent. And that in fact, all humans share 99.9% of the same DNA. So that in effect, all of human history has been written about 1/10 of 1% of difference. So they sit with that for a moment. All of human history has been written about 1/10 of 1% of difference. And so we created a whole series of stories about how we are different. So what if we start from the other end and start by saying, in most instances, 99.9% gets rounded up to 100%. And so we all share the same human story. How do we begin to connect those human stories? And so I would start my students there, actually thinking and say, you think you're in a history course, well, I'm gonna start you with science and DNA because it connects to history. So now begin to plot out those moments of cross-purpose alliances. Can you begin to do it in the 19th century, the early 20th century, the mid-20th century, the late 20th century? Can you find moments also where you came apart and all? I said, but as you map that out and we can do a timeline, and then you come back and say, but then put 99.9% down below. And sort of juxtapose the 99.9% with those moments of continuity and discontinuity and ask, can we get to a period where 99.9% gets rounded up to 100 and we get to a period of continuity?
I think you would hear a pin drop in that class, and I think we would have solved the problems that we had. Because I know that, but just even hear you articulate it in that way is it's motivated me. Thank you for those profound lessons and for that profound statement and declaration.